Hi everyone, in this short video we're going to show how you can put a custom color in your Arnold renderings. And what I have here is an Arnold rendering which is using a physical sun and sky. And let's say we really like the lighting of this, but we don't like that we see the physical sun and sky as our background, the sort of default settings that come along with this particular way of lighting. Okay, so we can make this any color we want, and we unfortunately have to do a little under the hood tinkering to get this to work out. Should be simpler, but it's Maya, so things aren't always as simple as they should be. How do we do this? We need to go to Windows and open the node editor. And if there's anything in here by default, just clear it out using this clear the graph button here. Okay, and now we need to bring in the Arnold render settings all together, and the rendering properties. And the best way to find that is to come to the outliner, click display, hold down on your left mouse button, and by default what you'll have is DAG objects only checked, and we need to uncheck that. And now we have many more objects, too many objects in our outliner. We want to go to default, let's see, what's it called? Default Arnold rendering options. And then we can click that, but we also just want to middle mouse button drag that over into the node editor. So now we have this. It doesn't look very impressive, but what we can do is right click it. It's going to get too impressive here. We can right click this and select show all attributes. And then as we zoom out, we with the middle mouse button, and you can pan around the node editor with the middle mouse button, we have this ridiculously long node with all of the options. What we need to find is the background option here. And so this is where we're going to control the background color. We can now hit tab in the node editor and search for AI. That's all of the Arnold nodes are AI, and we want the AI ray switch node. Okay, so the ray switch node comes in and it's got something attached to it, this shading group. We can just delete that. And then we have a couple of little bars here. If we could click those, let's see, click those. You can also click them up here, like minimize or roll out all of the options which are visible. We have the out color, and this is what we are going to link to the background color. But first, we need to select the ray switch node and come to the attribute editor. And we want to use the camera channel here to actually select our background color. So let's give it a dramatic color, like a really obvious one like yellow. And then we'll know if it's working. So now once we've selected our color, we can bring our out color to background. There we are, to background. And this should be all we need to do. We might want to, if we wanted to change this in the future, we could go ahead and make this a tab in the node editor. So we could call this Arnold background. And this should remain open in the node editor if we ever wanted to tweak it again. All right, so what we see here is that we do not see a yellow color. Let's go ahead and switch this back to DAG objects only, and then we see just our kind of default geometry and cameras. And let's get this working. So how do we get this working? We need to, in our Sky Dome light, let's see here, Sky Dome light. No, it's not in the Sky Dome light. Where is it that is it in the camera itself, or is it in Arnold? Let me pause the video while I remind myself where to find this. Okay, I was right all along. It is in the AI Sky Dome light settings. So if we have the shape node for the Sky Dome light in the attribute editor, we just want to make sure that we scroll down to camera let's see, where did you go, camera? There we go. And take this from 1 to 0. And now we no longer see the sky dome light ground and sky, and we just see our background color. So that is handy. And now if we want to change this, we can pull up again our Windows node editor, and we can find the ray switch node, and then we can change this to whatever color we want. So maybe we want it to be white or bright white or a light blue. We can change this to be whatever we would like it to be. And that's really, really handy. Now, if we wanted to see the sky dome light again, we can just delete the connection here. So I selected that wire and broke the connection here in the background. And let me minimize that. And now you see a black color here. And then if you wanted to get the sky settings back, we could come back again within the sky dome light shape node and come down here to camera, and we could bring that back up to make it visible again. And then if we wanted to bring back the color, we just get rid of that, go to the sky dome light, to the node editor, so Windows node editor, bring that back up, and then bring the out color back to background in the Arnold render options, and now I have that. And let me just make sure that it's working. Windows node editor, grab that, make a different color, pick yellow again, close that, and yes, we have this yellow color here. So that's how you can get a custom background. Also, if we want to save this rendering, so let's say we've rendered this out, it looks great, we can File, Save Image, and this is where we can save it as whatever kind of image we want. All right, thanks for watching.